Archangel Michael says, "You are seeing this message because God wants you to know the truth. A person who fell in love with you, my beloved child. Listen closely. For this moment is not ordinary, and this message is not a coincidence. You are seeing this because heaven decided your eyes must fall upon these words, and your spirit must be awakened to the truth. Archangel Michael himself has whispered your name, carrying it before the throne of God, and now the truth that was hidden is about to reach your heart. This truth carries weight. This truth carries destiny, and it has the power to change the way you look at everything around you. There is a person, my child, whose heart has been secretly captivated by you. This person, without speaking much, without even showing it outwardly, has been carrying your name in their thoughts, your image in their prayers, and your soul in their quiet moments. This is not infatuation. This is not a passing desire, this is love, a love that heaven has seen, a love that has been waiting for its appointed time to rise to the surface. You may not even realize it, but your life has already been touched by their silent devotion. God wants you to know the truth because the time of silence is ending. The heavens do not allow something so pure, so destined to remain hidden forever. The person who fell in love with you has wrestled with their own doubts, their own fears, and their own insecurities, but love like this cannot be buried for long. It begins to overflow. It begins to shine. It begins to reach up until it touches the one it belongs to. You, stay with me till the end, because what I am about to say is not only a revelation. It is a divine confirmation that you have been waiting for. The angels are surrounding you right now, placing a hedge of light around your spirit, so that no confusion, no doubt, and no darkness can take this truth away from you, my child. This is the moment you realize you were not. Conversations that once seemed casual will begin to echo with deeper meaning, glances that you thought were ordinary will begin to feel eternal. A bond, crafted by God Himself, will no longer remain hidden in the shadows. You are about to see what heaven already knows. The love written for you is real, and it has been prepared for such a time as this. Do not rush, my child, and do not fear. Love orchestrated by heaven always arrives in the right season. Your patience is not wasted, your tears are not wasted, your waiting is not wasted. God has been aligning your heart, and this person's heart, for something far beyond ordinary relationships. This is a union meant to heal, to strengthen, and to uplift your destiny. If this message touches your soul, do not let it pass in silence. Comment, I receive this, so heaven knows your heart is open. My beloved child, lean closer because what I am about to reveal goes deeper than feelings, deeper than emotions. It touches the very fabric of your destiny. Archangel, Michael, is not just whispering your name. He is standing guard over your heart, declaring that you are worthy of love that is not half-hearted, not broken, not selfish, but love that is whole, pure, and divine. Heaven has seen your silent tears, the nights when you questioned whether you were truly loved. And God says today, yes, you are loved beyond measure, and someone on this earth has already been chosen to reflect a portion of that love back to you. This person who has fallen in love with you has been wrestling with heaven's timing. They have asked themselves if you could ever see them the way they see you. They have prayed in secret, God, if this love is true, give me a sign. And beloved, you are the sign. Your smile had been their confirmation. Your voice has been their peace. Your very presence has been the answer to their prayer. They cannot deny it anymore. They cannot bury it any longer. And heaven is now pushing the truth into the light, because what is divine cannot remain hidden forever. My child, think of the times your heart has suddenly felt warmth without reason, the times you felt a presence surrounding you like invisible arms holding you close. There was heaven's way of telling you that love has already been assigned to you, that you are not walking alone. For too long, you have been made to believe that love is only pain, only betrayal, only disappointment, but Archangel, Michael, says no more. The cycle of heartbreak is being broken. The curse of loneliness is being shattered, and now God is preparing to reveal a love that mirrors His heart for you. Stay with me, because this is the moment where everything begins to unfold. The angels are aligning paths, ranging conversations, shifting circumstances, all to bring this person closer to you. Soon, you will not only hear their words, you will feel the weight of their truth. Your eyes will not lie. Your soul will not be able to hide, you will recognize them, because heaven's love always carries a light that cannot be disguised. Beloved, do not let fear rise up when this truth comes before you. Fear will whisper, what if this is not real? What if it breaks again? But Archangel, Michael, is raising your sword against fear, cutting it down before it can steal what is meant for you. This love will not be taken from you. This love will not be used against you. This love will not wound you. It will heal you. It will be the kind of love that helps you breathe easier, laugh louder, dream bigger, and walk bolder in your calling. God is saying, I withheld certain relationships from you, not because I wanted you empty, but because I was protecting you from counterfeit love. I was preparing you for the one who could carry your heart with reverence and walk with you in faith. And now the hour has come. This person's love is not ordinary, it has been shaped by patience, purified by prayer, and approved by heaven. So my beloved child, do not take this lightly. Heaven does not waste words. If you feel this stirring in your spirit, it is because God is confirming what you have secretly hoped for all along. Type 1. Receive this in the comments as a sign to heaven that your heart is ready. Share this message because someone else is waiting for the same kind of confirmation, and your act of sharing might unlock their miracle. And if you want to keep receiving these divine revelations that strengthen your spirit, make sure you subscribe right now, for every day heaven is releasing new secrets and you were chosen to hear them. My beloved child, take a deep breath because the heavens are still speaking, and what comes next will pierce your spirit like light breaking through the darkest clouds. Archangel Michael is not finished, he is still standing with the scroll of your life in his hand, reading aloud the secrets God has kept hidden until this moment. And written in golden letters is this truth: you were not created to walk alone. You were not born to wander without love. You were designed for a divine union that carries heaven's seal. The person who has fallen in love with you is not an accident. Their presence in your life is not coincidence. It is a divine orchestration, even in the times you felt unseen, even in the seasons where you thought your prayers were bouncing back unanswered, heaven was working behind the scenes. Every delay, every pause, every closed door was not rejection but preparation. God was keeping you apart until both your souls were refined enough to recognize each other, until your hearts were strong enough to carry the weight of true love without breaking. Beloved, imagine this: somewhere in their private space, this person has whispered your name. They may not even realize the depth of what they feel, but their soul has already connected with yours. The angels have heard their unspoken words, the kind that never left their lips but echoed in their heart, and Archangel, Michael, says, "This love is not by chance. It is written in the book of destiny. Stay with me, because what heaven wants you to know is greater than what your mind can imagine. This person will not only love you with their words, they will love you with their actions. They will carry your burdens, celebrate your victories, protect your spirit, and uplift your calling. This is not a love that drains you, but a love that fills you until your joy overflows. It is the kind of love that gives you courage to face storms because you know someone is standing beside you, refusing to let go. God says, "I am placing my fingerprint upon this relationship." But heaven marks something: no force on earth, no scheme of the enemy, no voice of doubt can erase it. The timing may feel delayed, but beloved, heaven's clock is never late. When the moment arrives, the doors will open, the connection will strengthen, and the truth will reveal itself with clarity so undeniable that even your fears will have to bow. And listen carefully, there will be signs. Archangel Michael will not allow you to miss them. You may see repeated reminders, hear familiar words, or feel an overwhelming peace when you think of this person. These are not random, they are confirmation. Heaven will keep nudging you until you recognize what has been prepared all along. My beloved child, do not keep this revelation locked inside. Speak it with your faith. If you are ready for heaven's timing to unfold in your life, comment below, "I am ready," so the angels know your spirit is open. Share this message because someone close to you is questioning if love will ever find them, and your act of sharing may be the very seed that awakens their miracle. And if your heart longs to keep receiving daily truths like this, make sure you subscribe. Because God's voice is still speaking, and Archangel Michael is still delivering scrolls with your name written on them. My beloved child, stay with me because what heaven is about to pour into your spirit is not small. It is overflowing, it is fire, it is like breaking every shadow. Archangel Michael is lifting his sword high, cutting through the veil that kept this truth hidden from you, and he declares, "This love was never ordinary, it was chosen, and sealed by God Himself before you even knew how to pray for it." The person who fell in love with you carries a story that heaven has been writing line by line. They have fought battles you do not even know about, battles in silence. Battles in the midnight hours, and through it all, one thing remained unshaken: the way their heart beats whenever your spirit comes near. Even when they tried to hide it, heaven saw, even when they tried to silence it. The angels kept singing your name in their ears, even when they told themselves to forget. Destiny kept pulling them back to you. Beloved, this is not just attraction, this is alignment. The universe itself bends when God commands it, and right now, the winds of destiny are blowing in your direction. Can you feel it? That stirring in your chest, that sudden hope rising, that soft whisper telling you that you are not alone, that is heaven confirming that the time has come. Archangel Michael says the truth cannot remain buried anymore. You will see signs so clear that even your doubts will tremble. Your eyes will betray their soul. Their words will reveal what they tried to hide, their presence will feel like home. And when the moment comes, you will not question. It will feel like you have always known them, because your souls were tied before your bodies ever met. Do not be afraid of this love. It is not here to break you. It is here to rebuild you. it is not here to drain you. It is here to fill you. It is not here to confuse you, it is here to give you peace that surpasses all understanding. My beloved child, heaven says your waiting was not wasted. Every tear watered the soil where this love was planted, every delay was shaping you into the person ready to receive it. And now the season of revelation is here. So hear me clearly, prepare your heart. Heaven does not send what you cannot carry. God would not open this door unless He knew you were ready to walk through it. This person's love is not a distraction. It is a destiny connection. And when it fully unfolds, your life will never be the same again. If your spirit is shouting, "This is for me," write it boldly in the comments. Let heaven see your faith. Share this message because someone connected to you is waiting for the same divine confirmation. And if you want to walk daily with messages that carry heaven's fire, make sure you subscribe right now because God's voice will not stop and every word will lift you higher. My beloved child, do not move away from this moment because the heavens are still unfolding the scroll and Archangel Michael is not finished. He is crying out in the Spirit. Pay attention. For what you are about to hear is the piece that completes the puzzle of your heart. The truth is this. The person who fell in love with you has carried your name like a hidden treasure. They may not have confessed it yet, but every beat of their heart has been a prayer that heaven has recorded. Beloved, imagine this. When they saw you, it was as if time itself stopped for them. It might have smiled as if nothing happened. But their soul was trembling. Heaven whispered in that moment, "This is not just another person. This is the one your heart has been wired for." And since then, they have been caught between silence and confession, between fear and faith. But Archangel Michael says their silence is breaking because love that comes from God cannot remain unspoken forever. Do you know why you are hearing this now? Because heaven doesn't want you to miss the signs when they arrive. Soon, you will notice small things, words that feel heavier than usual, gestures that linger longer, conversations that open doors into their heart. These are not accidents. These are divine markers guiding you closer to the truth. God says, "I am aligning two paths into one, I am turning two streams into a river, and nothing can stop what I have ordained." Beloved child, for too long you questioned yourself. You wondered if you were enough, if anyone could truly see you and still choose you. Today heaven answers, yes. Not only are you enough, but you are chosen. You are desired. You are loved beyond what your mind can measure, and the person who carries this love for you is not a stranger to God's plan. They are part of it. Our Archangel Michael is declaring, this love is protection, not destruction. This love is covenant, not confusion. This love is destiny, not distraction. And when it finally steps into the light, you will realize why every heartbreak of your past had to end, because nothing could compare to the love heaven had been preparing all along. My beloved child, take courage. When love arrives, do not shrink back in fear. When destiny knocks, do not close the door. Trust heaven's timing, because God never reveals something unless it is the right season. This is that season. This is that time, and you are ready. If your heart is open to receive this, comment boldly, "I believe," so the angels can record your faith. Share this message, because someone connected to your life is also searching for the truth about love, and your act of sharing could be their miracle. and don't forget, stay connected by subscribing now. Because heaven is not done speaking, and each message will take you deeper into the truth of your destiny. My beloved child, open your heart even wider, because heaven has not stopped speaking. This message is still flowing like a river that refuses to dry. Archangel Michael is standing tall, his voice echoing across realms, declaring, "The truth you have been searching for is not far. It is near. It is alive, and it is about to reveal itself in your life. The person who fell in love with you have been carrying this secret like a burning flame hidden inside their chest. At times, they tried to smother it, convincing themselves it was just imagination. But every time they looked away, heaven brought them back. Every time they tried to forget, God placed a reminder in front of them. And now, beloved, the flame has grown too bright to be hidden. It is ready to burst into light. You may wonder, why has heaven kept this love a mystery for so long? The answer is this: timing. Heaven never rushes what is sacred. God was shaping their heart and your heart at the same time, making sure both would be strong enough to hold what He was preparing. True love is not rushed. It is refined in patience, tested in silence, and revealed in glory. And that is exactly what is happening now, beloved. Archangel Michael is showing me that this love is not shallow. It runs deep. Deeper than the surface, deeper than words. It is soul to soul, spirit to spirit, heart to heart. That is why you will recognize it instantly when the veil is lifted. It will feel like déjà vu, like meeting someone you already knew in another lifetime because your souls were tied together long before you were born. Pay close attention in these days. There will be moments when their eyes can no longer hide the truth. There will be times when their words slip out with more meaning than they intended. These small signs are heaven's way of telling you, this is it, this is the one. Do not dismiss them, for nothing heaven arranges is random. And hear me, beloved child, this love will not harm you. It will heal you. This love will not weaken you. It will strengthen you. This love will not leave you empty. It will complete you. God Himself is sealing it with His blessing because what is divine cannot be destroyed. If your spirit is burning as you hear this, type "I am ready for my divine love" in the comments so heaven knows your heart is open. Share this message so that another soul searching for love can find their confirmation. And if you want to keep walking with heaven's voice guiding you daily, make sure you subscribe now, for every message that follows will lift you higher and bring you closer to the destiny you were born to live. My beloved child, listen carefully because this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Archangel Michael has turned another page in the scroll of your destiny, and what is written here will make your heart tremble with both wonder and recognition. The truth is drawing nearer, so near that you will soon feel it in the air around you. The person who fell in love with you is no longer able to carry this secret inside. Their heart is heavy with words unsaid. Your soul is restless until it releases what has been burning within them for so long. Beloved, imagine this sacred scene. Their eyes meet yours, and suddenly the weight of silence collapses. Their lips tremble, their voice breaks, but the truth bursts forth anyway. I cannot hold this any longer. I love you. Those words will not be ordinary. They will echo like thunder in your soul because heaven has waited for this very moment. Every angel will lean closer, every star will shine brighter, and your spirit will know instantly that this is not just human confession, it is divine timing. Do not underestimate the power of this love, my child. Heaven has seen their prayers in secret, their nights of doubt, their longing to step closer but fearing rejection, and God Himself has whispered to them, "Wait, the right moment will come." That moment is here. The dam is about to break, and what was hidden will overflow into the light of day. Archangel Michael is showing me something powerful. When they confess, you will feel more than words. You will feel healing flowing into your heart. All the cracks from past wounds will begin to seal. All the lies that told you you are not enough will shatter. Their love will not just be spoken, they will be proven, lived, carried with devotion. This is the love that does not quit when storms rise. The love that does not run when battles come, the love that fights beside you instead of against you. Beloved child, Heaven wants you ready. When this moment arrives, do not let fear silence you, do not let doubt blind you. Open your heart, because what is coming is not a trap. It is a treasure. What is arriving is not loss. It is restoration. God has kept this love hidden until the right season. And now He is saying, "Behold, I make all things new." If your spirit feels this confirmation, type boldly in the comments, "I receive my destined love," so the angels can seal it with your faith. Share this message with someone who needs to know that Heaven still writes love stories, and remember, do not leave this connection. Make sure you subscribe now, because what Heaven is about to reveal in the next message will carry even greater secrets that your soul has been waiting for. My beloved child, the heavens are not finished, they are still speaking, still pouring, still unveiling. Archangel Michael has stepped forward once more. His wings blazing with light, declaring, "Now comes the part you have been waiting for." The transformation, when this confession of love finally enters your life, it will not be a small shift. It will be a wave that changes everything around you. Beloved, the moment their truth is spoken, you will feel a release in your spirit. The heaviness you carried for years, the loneliness, the fear of being unloved, the doubt of being forgotten will begin to melt like ice under the morning sun. Suddenly, laughter will return where silence once lived. Suddenly, hope will bloom where despair had taken root. Their love will not just fill your heart. It will overflow into every corner of your destiny. Do you know what Heaven is showing me? When they step into your life fully, blessings will begin to follow. Doors that were shut will open. Vasts that were blocked will clear. Even the battles you thought you could not win will begin to fall in your favor, because Heaven always strengthens what it ordains. Their love is not just for comfort. It is for alignment to push you closer to the life God always intended for you to live. Archangel Michael says, "This love is covenant, not convenience. This is destiny, not distraction." You will notice that with them. Your prayers feel stronger, your faith feels deeper. Your purpose feels clearer. That is how you will know it is from Heaven. Because love that comes from God does not pull you away from Him, it pushes you closer to Him. Beloved child, this is why you had to wait. This is why others walked away, this is why certain relationships never worked, because they were not built for your future. They were not strong enough to carry your calling. But this one, the one who truly loves you, was chosen to walk beside you into the next season of your destiny, and when they enter, the pieces of your life will finally feel complete. Do not fear this change. Do not resist this blessing. Heaven is saying, what is arriving is safe, it is pure, it is holy. When they hold your hand, you will feel peace. When they speak your name, you will feel joy. When they look at you, you will feel home. This is not fantasy. It is fulfillment. This is not chance. It is promise. If your heart is ready for this transformation, declare it now in the comments by writing, "I am ready for my new season." Share this message for someone close to you may be standing on the edge of the same breakthrough. And beloved, do not forget, subscribe now, and stay connected, because the next revelation that heaven is preparing to release will take you even deeper into the story of your divine love and destiny. My beloved child, lean in even closer, for heaven is now pulling back the curtain on the future that awaits you. Archangel Michael is standing like a mighty guardian, his sword shining with fire, and he declares, "Now begins the chapter of fulfillment." The season where the promises of God are no longer just words, but living reality, beloved. When this love fully enters your life, it will not only transform your heart, it will transform your atmosphere. Your home will no longer feel empty, but filled with laughter, echoing in every corner. Where there was silence, there will be music. Where there was heaviness, there will be joy. You will sit together and talk for hours, and time will slip away unnoticed, because two souls connected by heaven never run out of things to share. This person will not only love you privately, they will honor you publicly. They will stand beside you in the light of day and declare, "This is the one my heart has chosen." And heaven will smile, because this love is not hidden in shame. It is crowned with dignity. This union will become a fortress, a place where both of you find peace and strength, a place where heaven itself will dwell. Archangel Michael shows me a vision, a table prepared for you. On that table are blessings, abundance, prosperity, peace, and protection. With this person by your side, your steps will be guided into greater opportunities. What once felt like endless waiting will suddenly feel like overflowing reward. It is not just about romance, it is about destiny alignment. Together, you will be stronger. Together, you will accomplish what seemed impossible alone. Beloved child, this is why God asked you to endure the pain, why He closed doors that broke your heart, why He allowed you to walk through seasons of loneliness. It was all to prepare you for this one, this love that would not just hold your hand, but lift your spirit. The nights of weeping were seeds, and now the harvest of joy is coming. Picture this future, waking up each morning knowing you are not alone. Walking into each day with someone who believes in you, supports you, and prays with you. You are turning home each night to peace, not chaos. Gilly together, unity together, grow together. This is the love heaven designed for you, not temporary, not fragile, but eternal in its strength. If your spirit is ready to step into this future, type in the comments, "This is my promise season," so the angels may seal it over your life. Share this message with someone who needs hope for their own journey, because your obedience may unlock their miracle too. And my child, stay connected, subscribe now, because the next message heaven is preparing will take you even deeper, showing you how this love will unlock doors of prosperity and divine protection over your destiny. My beloved child, the scroll is still opening and heaven is not finished revealing what has been prepared for you. Our Archangel Michael stands before you, his wings spread wide, his voice carrying the weight of eternity, declaring, Now the blessings tied to your union will begin to unfold. Beloved, when this destined love fully enters your life, prosperity will follow like a river that cannot be stopped. God is showing me a vision of your home. It will no longer feel like a place of waiting, but a sanctuary overflowing with peace. Walls that once echoed with silence will resound with laughter, with the voices of love, with prayers spoken together as one. Your home will not just be a roof over your head. It will be holy ground where heaven itself chooses to dwell. Archangel Michael says this love is not only about companionship, it is about covering. With them by your side, doors of opportunity will open that no man can shut. You will begin to notice breakthroughs, financial blessings, stability, and provision flowing into your life. This person carries a key that unlocks more than affection. They unlock your destiny. Together, you will attract favor because heaven blesses unity that is pure and divinely aligned. Beloved, picture this, you and this person building not just a home, but a legacy. A table where generations will gather. A story that children and grandchildren will tell, saying, "This love was touched by God." Archangel Michael shows me a crown of light being placed upon you both, symbolizing that your union is not ordinary. It is royal in heaven's eyes. And with royalty comes responsibility. But also protection. You will no longer walk in fear of betrayal, because this love has been tested in the fire and proven true. You will no longer question if you are enough, because they will affirm you with every glance, every word, every act of devotion. You will no longer cry the tears of loneliness, because heaven has assigned someone to wipe them away with tenderness and care. God says, "I am making your house a place of blessing. I am filling your cupboards. I am increasing your resources. I am enlarging your territory. Where there was lack, there will now be overflow. Where there was struggle, there will now be ease." This is not just about love, my child. It is about restoration. The years that the enemy tried to steal are being repaid with abundance. If your spirit feels this confirmation, write boldly in the comments, "This blessing is mine," so the angels may seal it in your life. Share this message because someone connected to you is waiting for the same promise to ignite hope in their soul. And do not forget, my beloved child, subscribe now, because the next message will go even deeper, revealing how Archangel Michael will guard not just your love, but your entire future. My beloved child, open your heart wider, for heaven is showing me another vision, and Archangel Michael himself is stepping closer. His wings stretch over your household like a canopy of fire. And his sword is drawn, not in anger, but in protection. He declares, "This house, this family, this love, shall not be touched by darkness, for I have been assigned to cleanse and cover it." Beloved, when this person steps fully into your life, heaven will not only join your hearts, but it will cleanse the very atmosphere around you. Every trace of sorrow, every residue of betrayal, every shadow of pain will be washed away. Where heaviness once lingered, peace will now settle. Where conflict once stirred, harmony will reign. You will begin to feel it tangibly, the air in your home lighter, the nights more restful, the mornings brighter with hope. Archangel Michael says, "I will guard the entrances of your dwelling." No scheme of the enemy will step across your threshold, no hidden agenda, no silent curse, no whisper of jealousy will survive under my watch. The walls of your home will echo with blessing, your doors will swing open only to opportunity, and your windows will frame a future filled with light. Heaven is declaring that your household is becoming a sanctuary, a safe ground where love and faith grow side by side. Beloved child, see the beauty of this covering. The one who loves you will not only protect your heart, they will join you in protecting your legacy. Together you will pray and watch the chains of generational pain break. Together you will declare blessing over your children, over your family, over everyone who steps into your home. This love is not just about two souls. It is about transforming an entire bloodline into something heaven can use for greatness. Do you know why this is happening now? Because the season of exposure is ending and the season of covering is beginning. God is saying, I have removed the counterfeit. I have silenced the pretenders. Now I release what is real, what is holy, what is lasting. And Archangel Michael is making sure nothing unclean, nothing false, nothing harmful will enter your space again. My beloved child, imagine this, sitting with them at your table, laughter flowing freely, peace wrapping around you like a blanket. And a knowing deep inside that says, this is it, this is home, this is heaven on earth. But is the picture God is painting for you, that is the promise He is sealing over you. If this word burns in your spirit, type in the comments, my home is covered, so heaven can mark it over your life. Share this message so someone else's house may also be touched by the same covering, and beloved, stay connected. Subscribe now, because the next revelation will go even deeper, showing how this love and protection will not only bless your home, but unlock doors of influence, favor, and miracles in the world around you. My beloved child, stay close, for heaven is not done lifting the veil. Archangel Michael is still here. His sword blazing like a pillar of light, and his voice thunders across your destiny. The covering over your home is only the beginning. Now comes prosperity, miracles, and influence. Beloved, when this person's love fully anchors in your life, it will not only transform your heart and your house, it will transform your name. The same name that was overlooked, the same name that was spoken lightly, will now be spoken with honor. Doors of influence will swing open and places where you were once denied will begin to welcome you. Heaven says, I am lifting your name higher, not by your striving, but by my favor. Picture this, my child, opportunities arriving like unexpected guests, knocking on your door one after another. Financial blessings flowing in streams you did not even anticipate. Miracles unfolding in small details, debts being canceled, health being restored, relationships being mended. These are not coincidences. They are heaven's fingerprints all over your destiny. Archangel Michael declares, when heaven aligns love, prosperity follows. When heaven aligns purpose, miracles manifest. This is not only about two hearts finding each other. It is about two lives joining to create a force the world cannot ignore. Your partnership will not be ordinary, it will be a light that draws others closer to hope, closer to truth, closer to God. Beloved child, do not think small. The blessing that is coming is larger than your imagination. God is preparing to expand your territory. You will see influence in your work, recognition in your efforts, and respect in circles where your voice was once silenced. The one who loves you will be your companion in this journey, not holding you back, but pushing you forward, celebrating your victories and reminding you of your worth when doubt tries to creep in. And hear this clearly. The world will notice, not because of fame, but because of the glow heaven places upon those who walk in divine alignment. People will look at you and say, something has changed, their life shines differently. That glow will not fade, because it is not man-made. It is heaven-born. My beloved child. This is why you cannot give up, this is why you had to endure. Heaven was setting the stage for something greater than you could carry alone. Now, with love by your side and angels guarding your steps, you are stepping into a season where miracles will be natural, and blessings will be endless. If your heart claims this, write in the comments, "My miracle season is here," so the angels may seal it over your life. My beloved child, do not look away now, for heaven is showing me an even deeper vision, one that stretches beyond your present and into generations yet unborn. Archangel Michael is lifting the scroll higher, his voice echoing like thunder wrapped in love. This blessing is not just for you. It is for your bloodline, for your children, for your children's children. It is legacy, beloved. When this love settles into your life, it will not end with you. It will ripple outward like waves across the ocean. Your family will feel it, your children will inherit it. Generations yet to come will walk under the covering created by your obedience to embrace what heaven is sending. God is saying, I am not just answering your heart's cry, I am rewriting the story of your entire bloodline. Picture this, a home filled with laughter, peace and prayer. Children running through the halls, their footsteps echoing with joy, growing in an atmosphere where love is stable, faith is strong. And heaven's presence is normal. They will not grow up questioning if they are loved, for they will see it daily in the way you and your partner honored each other. They will not struggle to believe in miracles, for they will watch them unfold in your household. Archangel Michael says, your home will become an altar, your family will become a testimony, and your lineage will carry the fragrance of heaven. At once sway cycles of pain and betrayal, of laws, will be broken. What once seemed like endless battles in your family line will end here. You are the turning point, you are the one heaven chose to shift everything forward. Beloved child, do you feel the weight of this? Heaven is not only blessing your present. It is investing into your future. The same way you prayed for love, your descendants will reap the fruit of those prayers. The same way you endured seasons of loneliness, they will inherit seasons of abundance. You carry the burden so that they could carry the blessing. God says, I am establishing a legacy of love, faith, and prosperity through you. What begins as a confession of love will grow into a tree of blessing, its roots deep, its branches wide, sheltering generations under its shade, and Archangel Michael will remain, standing guard over this legacy, ensuring no darkness can uproot what heaven has planted. My beloved child, if your heart leaps for this vision, write boldly in the comments, my legacy begins now, so the angels may mark it over your bloodline. My beloved child, stay with me, for the vision is expanding and heaven is now pulling you beyond your house, beyond your family, into the world around you. Archangel Michael's voice is ringing like a trumpet, declaring what God is doing in your life will not stop with you. It will shine outward like a beacon, touching lives, healing hearts, and transforming communities. Beloved, when this love fully blossoms, it will become more than a private joy, it will become a public testimony. People who once doubted you, who once overlooked you, will look again and see the glow that cannot be hidden. They will say what happened to them, your life is different. Their steps carry peace, their eyes carry light. Their voice carries hope, and the truth will be simple. Heaven touched you, love found you, and now your destiny is overflowing into everything you touch. Archangel Michael is showing me crowds, people drawn to your presence without even knowing why. Some will come for guidance, some for comfort, and others simply to sit in the peace that follows you. Your love, your home, your story will become a lamp on a hill, and those wandering in darkness will find their way by its light. This is not pride, it is purpose. God is using your life as a living message to prove that His promises are real. Beloved child, see how far this blessing reaches. Businesses connected to you will prosper. Friendships linked to you will grow stronger, and even strangers who cross your path will feel heaven's touch through your smile. What begins as love between two hearts becomes a river flowing outward, watering dry lands, healing broken souls, and lifting weary spirits. Heaven is saying, I will make you a carrier of my peace, and wherever you go, miracles will follow, and understand this. Your name will carry honor, not because of riches alone, not because of position, but because people will see heaven reflected in you. They will say, here is someone who walks with God's favor. Your influence will not come from striving, but from shining. Like a candle placed high, you will bring warmth to many without losing your flame. My beloved child, this is the destiny you were chosen for. Love was the seed, but the harvest is much greater. You will carry legacy, you will carry prosperity, and you will carry impact, and Archangel Michael will continue to guard your steps, ensuring that the light placed upon you will never be dimmed. If your spirit receives this expansion, type in the comments, my light will shine so heaven knows you are ready to be a vessel. My beloved child, keep your heart open, for heaven is now lifting your vision beyond the boundaries of your city, beyond your community, beyond even your nation. Archangel Michael raises his sword high over the earth, his voice rolling like thunder across oceans and continents. This blessing upon you is not small. It will echo to the nations, your testimony will become a light that shines across the world. Beloved, what began as a hidden love in one heart is now growing into a story that heaven intends the world to see. Your life will not remain quiet, it will resound like a song sung on mountaintops. God is saying, I will make your story a testimony that crosses borders, languages, and cultures, for my glory is upon it. Nations will know your name not because you sought fame, but because heaven's light in you will be impossible to ignore. Archangel Michael shows me a vision of doors opening across countries. I see your words reaching people you have never met. Your presence bringing peace to lives far beyond your own. Your love story inspiring those who had given up hope. What was once personal will become global. But with once a private prayer will become a public wid. The flame that started small will ignite hearts in distant lands. Beloved child, imagine this, people in places you've never stepped repeating your story, sharing your testimony, saying, if God did it for them, He can do it for me. Your love will not only heal your home, it will give hope to homes scattered across the earth. Your union will stand as a sign that heaven still writes love stories, that God still keeps promises, that Archangel Michael still guards destinies. This is why you could not quit. This is why you had to endure the pain, the loneliness, the waiting. Heaven was not preparing a small blessing, it was preparing a global ripple. You are not just a recipient of love. You are a carrier of heaven's message, a vessel of divine light, a testimony to the nations, and know this, beloved. When your name is spoken in faraway places, it will not bring envy or shame. It will bring inspiration, it will point hearts back to God. Your life will say without words, "Look what heaven can do when a soul refuses to give up." If your spirit burns with this vision, type in the comments, "My destiny will touch nations so the angels may seal it across the earth." My beloved child, lean in with all your heart, for heaven is now showing me the highest vision, the eternal truth that goes beyond time, beyond nations, beyond this earthly life itself. Archangel Michael stands at the gates of glory, his face radiant, his soul resting in peace, and he declares, "What God is birthing and you will not fade with the years. It will live forever in heaven's record, your destiny is eternal." Beloved, the love that is unfolding for you is not a fleeting story, it is not a chapter that ends when this life does. It is written into the eternal scroll, sealed with God's own hand. Every tear you cried, every prayer you whispered, every lonely night you endured. It has been collected in heaven's book, and none of it will be forgotten. Your name is written in fire on the scroll of eternity, and your testimony will echo forever as proof that heaven is faithful. Archangel Michael says, "Even when generations pass, your story will remain as a light. You of me forget, but heaven will never forget. Angels will still whisper your name, telling of the one who endured, the one who believed, the one who received." Do you understand this, my child? Your life is not just about earthly blessings, it is about eternal remembrance. Imagine this vision. Long after you have stepped into glory, souls will still be touched because of the seed you planted in faith today. Your love, your legacy, your destiny, will become a ripple that never ends. People will speak of the home you built, the peace you carried, the miracles you walked in, and their faith will grow because of it. This is how heaven multiplies one story into 1,000 miracles. Beloved child, God is saying, "I am not only lifting your name on earth, I am engraving it into heaven's history." Your obedience has written a testimony that will not be erased. You are eternal in my eyes, and what I release through you will never die. This is your crown. This is your inheritance. This is your eternal place in the great sense of take courage, you are not forgotten. You are not ordinary. You are chosen. Marked, sealed, the person who loves you is only one part of this great destiny, but together you will shine so brightly that even eternity will testify of your union. If your heart receives this eternal promise, type boldly in the comments, "My name is eternal," so the angels may inscribe it in the book of heaven.